Now let's talk about the business side. Number one, this is like an introduction. We talk about the anatomy of a fitness business. Okay. There are, like I said, now that you're an entrepreneur, your thinking is not exercise, nutrition, diet, clients, program anymore. You get me? Your thinking is sales, marketing, client delivery, and system. Look at this. A trainer thinks about exercise, diet, program, client service. But then a fitness entrepreneur thinks about sales, marketing, delivery, and system. What is sales? Sales is the lifeblood of your business. Sales is what makes your business alive. If you have a good company, you have a good office, you have a good product, but you have no sales, you're dead. So sales is the lifeblood of your business. Every founder, every entrepreneur must be a good salesperson. You must learn the art of sales. You can't run away from it. You can't be a good entrepreneur without being good at sales. Isn't it? Because you sell your idea, you sell your thoughts, you sell yourself to make people believe in you. So you must embrace sales. It's like you are a trainer, but you don't like training. It doesn't make sense. So if you are an entrepreneur, you must embrace sales. And the anatomy of a business fitness is you're going to learn sales process, how to become a good, savvy salesperson that can close sales, that can persuade people, that can shift people mindset, that can collect payments at a high ticket, and what it takes, what to say, how to create that process, how to duplicate that process, and how to eventually hire a team when there is a need. And just so you know, waiting for sales is not sales. It's not a sales strategy, right? Hoping that people will pay is not sales. Sales is the ability to create sales and collect payments, right? Fundamentally, sales is the process of the exchange between the products and service that your clients want to get in return with the money paid. What is the product or service? In our sense, is the service, the program that they can see the result they get when they go through the program. So if I help you get in shape, you pay me. If I solve your weight loss problem for 20 years, you pay me. Does that make sense? So it's a transfer. Some people are afraid of talking about sales or getting into sales because they feel pushy. They feel they are desperate. They feel it's going to ruin relationship. Let me tell you this, a good client, a quality client will never be afraid of talking about money. So you have to not be afraid to talk about money. And not just not afraid, but you need to talk like you're confident. So let's talk about money. Here's how I charge $7,000 for 3 months. And here's what you get. This is the result that you want. Are you in or are you out? You need to be not afraid to ask money because you believe in your value, because you know they need you, because you know you can deliver the result to them. That's sales. But we'll dive deeper into it the next week. Okay. Second one, marketing. Marketing. So marketing is the process of creating business where it never existed before. That is marketing. What does that mean? People don't know what you sell. There was no business. People don't know what you have. There was no business. So marketing is the process of creating business where it never existed before. So I don't know you because I don't have anything to read. I don't know what you can do for me. That's why I'm not paying you attention. So you are bringing marketing, you're creating business, you're creating materials to the right eyeballs. And marketing contains messaging. It carries a message, which is what we're going to craft together. The messaging is the body of your message, which is, you look at Apple, what is its messaging? Technology. They pushed for technology. You look at Nike, what is its messaging? Just do it. When you just do it with the exercise, with the sports, you need good shoes, good clothes. Just do it. So what is your messaging? We're going to work that on. And once you get clear with the messaging, so how do you create messaging? Before you create messaging, you need to know who is your audience? Who is your target clients? What is your niche? What are they thinking? So that is marketing. So you need to know who. You need to start with who. Then you need to get clear with what they want. That is the fears, the frustrations, their desires, and the needs, the worries, the pain, fear, frustrations, and the desires, right? You need to know exactly what they think, what they are going through now, what are the options, what keeps them at night, what they secretly want, but they never told anybody. Now, when you get clear with your avatar, like a game, like a video game character, then you can create a message that sounds like water to the ears. That feel like this is it. Then you have messaging. Then you're gonna just put it to the right eyeballs and like do it again and again and again and again. That's called a nurturing system. You nurture them. It's like you are a farmer and you are planting crops and you nurture, you water them. And the right time comes, you harvest them and they pay you. Then the clients will feel like, Tim, you know what? I love your work. I've been following you for 2 years silently. From your content, you changed my life. Now I want to pay you. I don't care about how much you charge. I just want to pay you. That's marketing. See? So then you have delivery. So the marketing process, bring the client in, get people interested. But the sales converts them from a follower to a paying client with a smooth process. And once they come into the door of your business, the delivery is the process, the world-class process to get them the result that they want. So once they get the result, they become a piece of marketing material and they bring in more clients and referrals. So the delivery system is about from the moment they pay you to the moment they graduate, what exactly needs to happen to get them the result and the experience that make them go talk about you to their family, friends, and peers. And the last part will be system. So when you have a sales process, you have a marketing process, and you have delivery process, your hands are going to be tied because you're going to be filled with clients and you're not going to be happy. And when you're not happy, your business will suffer. So you need to create system to tie all these in place so that it runs like a well-oiled engine while you are sipping coconut in an island with your wife or your girlfriend. That is the anatomy of the fitness business. So these are the 4 areas that you will be obsessed with from now on to build the business. Without any one of these, your business will suffer. Okay? And next, last part, we're going to talk about a great program. Again, like I said, you are in the business of solving problem and getting them the result that the market wants. And the marketing will help us and you to get clear with who you're targeting, what result you will bring, and then how you create the message like a bait to capture the fish. And a great program makes it easier to market and sell. Okay, so there are just 3 things. Again, this is supposed to be in a triangle state. Triangle, 3 words. What makes up a good program is content, training, community. So content is your unique message or your training lab, right? It's, let's say you help you help fathers to get back in shape, then they would want something that is more masculine. They talk about something that's routine. They wanted to build muscle, and also they want something that is easy for them to follow so that they can still work, right? But if you want something that is, if you're serving women, then they would want variety. They would want advice on like self-love, how to take care of themselves. They want recipe, so on and so forth. So that is, you need to have a content that you teach in the program. All right. It's your message. All right. And then you have training. The training is anything to do with nutrition, exercise, lifestyle, like whatever that you need to teach, the skills, right? That they need to acquire in order to do well in your program. And the last part is community. The community is, of course, your tribe, your raving fans that will say, hey, Tim is the best trainer. He's the real deal. And they're the one that carry a flag everywhere they go. And they make friends together. They have buddies. Because when they come in, you're going to give them a new identity, a new belief, and a new mindset, like what I am giving you right now. And this belief and mindset will cause a friction with their existing friends, environment, and the people they hang out with. So they will feel that as they change and become better, their life change, their mindset change, and also they find it hard to relate with their old friends. So you need to give them a community so that they have now the new friends that they can hang out with. And people say that, we have a saying, your clients will pay you the first time if you have good marketing and sales, but they will stay and renew when you have a good community. Yeah. So these are the three things, the three components which we will build together, right, in your program. Questions?
Okay, I actually don't have any.
Simple.
It's quite simple. It's quite straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So I want to wrap up here.
Okay.
Limiting beliefs again is the stories you tell yourself. Look at the stories that you tell yourself. Detect the wrong beliefs that you have around money, because you must truly believe you can make it. If you come in this program and don't believe yourself, it's going to spill over in the content you make and the work that you do. Yeah. And also your environment. All right. Stay away from people that will discourage you or make you feel like somehow. Right. And also look out for defeated mindsets, like defeated thoughts, like, oh, I'm not sure, anxious, anxiety, negativity, and all that. You need to address it. With this, I wrap up my week 1 training with you. And I want to give you a homework.
Okay.
To tie everything that we talked about. And I want to end this here.